Bonjour à tous, de retour avec Dragon Age Inquisition. Aujourd'hui avec la webcam, vous voyez que je vais beaucoup mieux. Aujourd'hui on est la fin de semaine, alors j'ai pu dormir un peu plus. Allons-y, le fun s'en vient. La partie plate est passée, l'introduction, les blablabla, on s'en fout. Mais là, on peut commencer pour vrai. Alors, par où commencer?
So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender?
When will you be able to get us?
C'est pour l'instant,
When
il
they're
y a
ready,
rien.
piss off.
Bonjour,
If
bonjour,
you're
on
here
ne
to
peut pas te parler
clean,
la
Hess
dernière
can
fois.
get your bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thren. Inquisition quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
No problem.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons.
You know.
Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
Effectivement.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier,
Oh.
best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
Ouais. Pauvre petite. Oh. Qu'est-ce que je pourrais dire? Je le connaissais pas. Si tu y vas avec l'image de ton propre personnage, techniquement, elle le connaissait pas. Elle était dans un clan Dalish X. Je sais pas vraiment c'était quoi la problématique, si on veut. Fait que...
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, quartermaster.
Thank you. A lot of people seem to think they know what happened at Ostagar, but I was there. Ten Loghain never betrayed his king. If he'd brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would have just killed everyone. He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
Mais non.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Ok, parfait, merci.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Ah, même si je crois pas vraiment in the maker. Mais thank you very much. Ok, personne ici. Un petit tour. Je pense qu'eux, ils veulent pas me parler. Ils sont allés tantôt. Apothecary. Find recipe through exploration or by visiting merchant. Visit an apothecary with herbs you gathered in the wilderness to upgrade potion. Use the equip station to assign different potions to each of your party members and to replenish the potion you are carrying. Use the upgrade station to unlock permanent upgrade for your potion. Oh, désolé. Aiden, pardon. Potion upgrading. You can upgrade potion you have already unlocked. To upgrade a potion, select a category, select a potion, then select the upgrade. Potion upgrades require a significant amount of herb to unlock. In return, they give permanent and significant bonus to your potion. Comme là, mettons, j'ai une potion de healing ou de guérison, voilà. Comme là pour l'instant, il me donne 385 health. Quand je clique dessus, j'ai la possibilité de faire un research pour l'upgrader. Mais je peux pas parce que j'ai pas assez de... C'est ça. De health fruit. J'en ai 6 puis il m'en faut 29. Puis les autres potions, je les connais pas. Même chose pour les toniques and grenade.
Segret told
Puis,
me
je crois
that
que
he can't let the herbs go
j'en ai
for
pas
anything
d'autres.
less than 8.
C'est ça. Fait que je peux
Fine.
prendre les quippés
We'll
d'autres.
gather our own. Tell Segret
Là, on
he
va
better hope he doesn't
regarder.
need a salve anytime soon.
Persian observation. Day 2. Pulse normal, breathing normal, still unresponsible. Careful drop feed or of prep. Elf fruit distract to extend her recovery. A lot of trashing. Trashing. Mother about too many eyes. Something about the gray. Encouraging. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là-dedans? Staff, ring. Ok. Normalement, si j'arrêtais un rogue, ça m'aurait été très utile. Mais là, je suis un mage. Donc, c'est pas grave. De toute façon, j'ai déjà une bonne armure pour commencer. No skin, rim, leather. Yes! Là, on va te parler dans pas trop long. Juste voir si ça t'en peut rentrer. Oui. Qu'avons-nous ici? Je dis rien du tout, mais oh! Magique. A well-worn quarterly missile of suspect virtue. The Rindy Coworker welcomes the cool of autumn with the fall of others. The collected dreams of desire being the confession of an apprentice and training more furrowing than harrowing. Forbidden dalliance at their most spirited. The Rindy Dowager exhibition of the noble of Ta by but spy of step. The lady herself said, enchanting ones support the circle, if only because closed door offers the imagination more. Tree scarf flutters in shock of D5 RD. Ça m'énerve à l'occasion, mes écouteurs, on dirait qu'ils coupent le son. Fait que là, moi, j'entends rien. Mais je sais que vous entendez tout, donc c'est l'important. Je vais monter mon volume un petit peu. Parce que la dernière fois, j'avais l'impression que le micro captait plus mes écouteurs que moi, mes oreilles l'entendaient. Donc ici, il n'y a rien, à part des beaux légumes. Miam miam, j'ai faim. Alors,
The
4
chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
I didn't ask for this, but someone has to find a way to seal the breach.
Spoken nobly indeed.
Yes.
You think I'm mocking you? This age has made people cynical. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
Oh,
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning.
yep.
The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodated. But you understand my caution.
Of course. Oh, je m'en allais dire ça par amitié, mais why not?
You came here to help, Solus. I won't let them use that against you.
How would you stop them?
However I had to.
Thank you. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
On verra qui je vais choisir. Plusieurs possibilités. Alors, continuons.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies eternity.
The Singing Maiden. Have you ever heard the story of King Bedward, like most kings, was a man of great pride, who expected nothing but complete loyalty from his subjects. He believed the best way to achieve this was through fear. After all, those who fear him would never cross him or question his rules. More importantly, those who fear him would always seek to please him. Bedward cultivated terrors in his subordinate through the gleeful and unrestrained use of a contraption referred to as the Maiden. The Maiden was a hinged iron casket, as high and wide and deep as a man, with vicious spikes within, meant to pierce through the pole so locked into it. Bedward Maiden was a prized possession, and stood in a place of honor in his throne room, often with a screaming victim inside it. Political rivals suspected assassin, a treasonous minister. The Maiden consumed them all. But as time passed, more people were giving to the Maiden for increasingly trivial offenses. The cook for oversalting the king's food, the page boy for dropping his sword. The Maiden cast a pall over the kingdom, and his people praised for deliverance from their cruel king. Then one day, a strange woman rode into the city. She called herself Amber, and was the embassy from a far-off land. Her leaders had heard, she said, of Bedward's wisdom and authority, and she saw the king's courtesy. The thought that he had earned the adulation of brother kings across the sea made Bedward swell with pride, and he granted Amber an audience. They dined and danced, and through it all, Amber flattered and fawned on the king. At the end of the night, Amber asked to see the Maiden, the infamous device that had given Bedward all his power. The king giddy with praise, proudly presented Amber with the empty contraption. Amber looked at the Maiden, sighed with disappointment, and said, "That does not look terrifying at all. I should have imagined the spikes to be more sharper." Bedward grew red at her comment and replied, "The spikes are sharp enough. Look at the blood that still clings to them." "But it is so small," said Amber. "Are only children and women its victim?" Bedward grew redder still and replied, "Of course not. The Maiden has devoured many men." Amber shook her head and said to the king, "I do not believe it. Surely no warrior could fear this thing. A man like yourself, tall and muscular, would not fit with thing." On connaît pas même son plan. Qu'est-ce qu'elle va faire? The king laughed and saw a way to prove the merit of the Maiden to Amber. "I will show you how easily a man like myself could fit," he said, and with that he stepped into the device. But Amber was waiting, and no sooner had Bedward squeezed himself into the iron casket that Amber slammed it shut on him. Amber took the Maiden with the screaming Bedward inside, through the castle and down into the city, and the people finally free from the king's tyranny, cheer and dance to the singing that echoes through the street until Bedward was dead and finally stopped. A tale often told in the Singing Maiden Tavern. Cool! Une petite histoire sur un ancien roi qui était un tyran qui est finalement mort par ses propres manières. Bon. Ok. Allons dedans.
And you've seen no signs of the Grey Wardens anywhere?
Je vais pas toutes lire toutes les longues histoires, mais... Ok, je vais reculer, puis je vais le descendre lentement. Comme ça, vous allez pouvoir regarder un peu. Déjà, mon anglais pour lire est un petit peu rouillé, comme vous pouvez l'entendre. Mais je fais mon possible. Je n'ai pas pour faire pause d'ailleurs. Voilà.
You're certain? Did you hear the news?
Like a stone.
Like your hope is not me.
Oh! As-tu déjà des chansons?
You to be sarcastic.
Oh, j'aime ça. Allez.
Can I get you anything?
What can I find in Avon?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harrit is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segret. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Oh, thank you.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Ok, je n'en fais pas trop. Bon. Ok. J'adore les chansons de la taverne. Il y a toujours des petits moments où est-ce que je m'arrête puis oh, j'écoute les chansons. Bon, là ici on avait déjà regardé. Personne n'a pas autour du feu. Non, parfait. Alors de l'autre côté. Je sais pas s'il va y avoir autre chose à voir là-dedans. Même si je suis allée tantôt. Vérifions. Comme je pensais, rien. Combien de temps avons-nous encore?
I knew then, and crossed my heart with shame.
J'attendais.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad?
Both.
You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going.
Aye.
Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Maybe. Can I talk to you more?
Need something?
Tell me about the Red Lyrium.
The Red Lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bertrand and I sort of discovered Red Lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads.
Est-ce que je
We
peux...
located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bertrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
Je crois qu'il parlait pas assez fort.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
Yes.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the tide it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Understandable.
Need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me?
Oh.
I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Are you from Ferelden? Olay?
Free marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
Was not used to be bad.
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
Yes, he does.
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done.
Yes.
The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing
Yes.
I've written, or infamous maybe.
Yes.
I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
Yes. Sadly. How do you know Cassandra?
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind.
Yes.
I got her off a guy in Darktown. Took me a week to pry his dead fingers off the stock.
Why Bianca?
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
Aww. Why?
And the reason for that is?
Complicated.
Aww.
It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Oh, come on.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Bon, on va laisser Varric tranquille pour le moment. On va aller voir quelqu'un d'autre. Avant la fin de l'épisode, on a encore quelques temps. Alors, buy and sell. What should we do? S'il y a quelque chose à vendre d'intéressant. Pardon. Je crois que j'ai personne. Switch character. Oh, ok. Je sais pas si ça a été upgradé. Mais bon. Je sais pas où est-ce que c'est. Oh, c'est en bas. Ok. Lui, il a pas besoin de weapon. Ok. Puis, si je regarde Cassandra. Je sais, j'adore son armure, mais bon. Faut que je regarde pour l'upgrader. Si un jour ça l'autre. Ok, ça la garde de la même armure qu'elle a déjà. Parce que bon, ça, j'ai pas tant envie de mettre ça. Ça enlève un peu de health, puis ça enlève de la défense. Oh! Mon Dieu, je regardais pas la bonne chose. Donc, non.
Glissa wants to know if you have anything that can make tavern food
Bon,
taste
c'est rien que je parle au vendeur. J'ai pas tant envie. Certain. Il y a une personne en particulier que j'ai envie de parler avant la fin de l'épisode. Allons voir. Ah, il n'est pas là. Ça répond à ma question. Non plus. Parfait, donc je vais terminer l'épisode en allant dans
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs
craft armor and weapon in the local
I heard
blacksmith.
Seeker Pentagast might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennet.
Mais je crois que c'est... Je pense que c'est des nugs là-dedans. Ah, non!
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are.
Of
How's
course.
the new gear fit?
Quite well, actually.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Parfait.
Goodbye.
Right.
Pas besoin de poser la question. Je vais fouiller un peu. Cool. Buy and sell. What do you have? Le premier coûte rien. Puis l'autre après ça, ah, ah, c'est ça. Je crois qu'il n'y a rien d'autre. Hein. Ok, craft armor. On n'a pas besoin de crafter any armor. Modify armor. Okay, no upgrade available for this item. Oh, wow! J'avais un chapeau. Wow, c'est très joli. Ouh. Je fais top modèle. Ok, je peux pas mettre d'upgrade. Juste si je mets ça. D'accord. Je n'ai rien dit alors.
You need something,
regarde.
let me know.
D'accord, d'accord. Allons fouiller dans la petite maison à côté. On est vite, désolé. Ok. Je crois qu'il n'y a rien ici. Ça doit être une place où est-ce que les soldats dorment.
Come on, you've seen our mounts. Most of them should be pulling through.
J'aime bien. Avec un de mes anciens personnages, j'avais pris une super belle photo sur le lac gelé. Puis ça va être le thumbnail aujourd'hui. Si je t'aime. J'ai dit encore. Oups, pardon. Ah, là je refouille. J'avais la caméra spéciale. Bon, pour l'instant, ça va être ça. Je verrai plus tard. Retournons où est-ce que je disais tout à l'heure. L'ancienne Chantry, qui est devenue notre centre de regroupement. Si on peut dire, je sais pas trop comment appeler ça. Là-bas, il n'y a rien d'intéressant à mon souvenir. Oh, il y a quelque chose pour les... Je crois que c'est une... Ah, c'est la... Je crois que c'est un poème ou une chanson. C'est ça.
I'm used to delivering children and helping old men through the winter cough. Seeing these injuries.
I was with the Templars. I can tend any wound caused by blade or a mage's fire.
I'll admit that demons are new, though.
No. Hello. Let's go back inside. Finissons avec ça. Pour aujourd'hui. Désolée. J'ai un petit problème. Donc, on va profiter de ce loading screen pour, si vous aimez bien mon contenu, même si je suis bien nouvelle et j'apprends encore, likez, abonnez-vous, commentez, gênez-vous pas de des critiques, j'aime bien ça. Partagez.
Does it trouble you?
I just wish I knew what it was, or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
No.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse? And people call me a pessimist.
Non, c'est être réaliste, pas pessimiste.
You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
Me
This
too.
is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
C'est belle.
Anderan Atishan.
Oh.
You speak Elven.
Oh.
You've just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
Oh.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm not sure how I should feel.
The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
Aye.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Yes, of course.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
Yep.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Alors, pour le moment, ça va être la fin de l'épisode. On va reprendre le tout la prochaine fois. Donc, probablement la semaine prochaine, j'essaie de faire au minimum une vidéo par semaine. Donc, comme j'ai dit tout à l'heure...
Not at all. I will inform you
Comme
if
j'ai
that
dit tout à l'heure,
changes.
si ça vous chante, aimez, partagez, commentez cette vidéo. Et si vous m'aimez bien, peu importe à quel point je suis colonisée, vous pouvez vous abonner. Puis, c'est cela. Donc, on se revoit la prochaine. Merci beaucoup. Bye!